Other interesting political news, you have Ron DeSantis on Florida's Israel rescue operation going viral. Unlike Chris Christie, though, it is mostly in a positive way. Now, he has a nice infographic as well as text. So Ron DeSantis says, quote, Florida's Israel rescue operation has completed 4 rescue flights, bringing nearly 700 Americans home from Israel. 2 cargo planes with 85 pallets of donated supplies have also arrived in Israel. Thanks to all who helped to make this happen, unquote. And he has a very good graphic in which he has all that neatly laid out. Now, those are the main 3 statistics he says at the top. In bullet points, he also says, in terms of regard to the main subject on the bullet points, saying protecting Jewish communities, as I said, 5 bullet points say 1, or the first bullet point, over 100 FHP troopers and FDLE agents deployed to protect Florida synagogues, Jewish day schools, and communities with large Jewish populations. 12 arrests made for threats against the Jewish community. Disbanded Florida chapters of the Students for Justice in Palestine at 2 universities. Coordinated with law enforcement to ensure Jewish communities are protected throughout Florida. Last bullet point, regional law enforcement coordination teams have provided situational information to law enforcement across Florida and prepared assets available in an emergency. He continued in the last part of the little infographic. It says, sanctioning Iran. And the first part of it says, legislative proposal announced to strengthen sanctions on Iran to ensure Florida does not do business with companies aligned with Iran that could in turn fund Hamas and other terrorist groups. The other part says, special session of the Florida legislature called to address the governor's Iran sanctions related proposal and provide additional protections for Jewish communities, unquote. Now, that got 620,000 views in a day. And for DeSantis, that's very good. That, as the youth might say, is going viral. Although, you would think they'd have a more hip term, or perhaps there is, I just don't know it yet. Let me know in the comments if there is something that says supplanted that last term. Now, going to the comments section, it'll be interesting to see. I want to say DeSantis, on average, probably about 50 to 60% positive. And of course, there's usually 20 to 30% saying go, go Trump, and they just really don't want DeSantis. And there's usually around 10% just random. So let's dive in and find out. Someone by the name of Divergent saying, quote, thank you for giving them free and safe passage. Now you can please do something about this house insurance scam happening in Florida. I have 3 insurance companies in less than 2 years. They demand high down payments, then cancel you after only a couple of months, and then take weeks for your refund. That person got 2,371 views and 32 likes. Which, again, that is a big controversy affecting a lot of Floridians right now, is the insurance industries that are leaving, presumably because many of them are losing money because of the natural disasters, and people continue to build in the same spots. But nevertheless, another topic for another time. That's the situation this person is referring to. Someone by the name of Amy Gator, literally the name is Amy Gator, not an actual alligator, which makes me suspicious. I can't help but think that's exactly what a real alligator would say. And the profile picture is of an alligator. And it has a blue check mark. It is a verified profile. Perhaps animals are learning faster than we know. Nevertheless, this person says, quote, that's my governor. Great job stepping up and taking care of business. It would be so amazing to see this level of leadership on a national level. Hashtag RD24, presumably, unquote, presumably that is a reference to Ron DeSantis 2024. Now, this person got 126 likes, which is pretty darn compelling. Someone by the name of Wild Survival has a GIF from The Office, or a compilation in which you have Jim pointing to a whiteboard, and this is the before and after. So the GIF says, quote, if Iran... Grammar, people. Grammar. So I'm going to change the grammar so it's grammatically correct. So it's meant to say, quote, if Iran supporting Hamas is a direct attack on the U.S., and the second picture where Jim is looking like, where he's, making the face in terms of, oh, duh. The second picture says, the U.S. support for Ukraine is a direct attack on Russia. I got 45 likes. Someone by the name of Libertarian Party of Florida says, quote, "This is incredibly irresponsible, especially when you continue to ignore problems in Florida like the home insurance crisis, which is combined with insane inflation is causing Floridians incredible pain." Unquote. They got 11 likes. Granted, given their name, they probably aren't going to be big fans of Ron since they're part of the Libertarian Party. Someone by the name of Vanessa, so we had to dig a little bit. We're starting to see a little bit more positive responses. Some of them by the name of, again, Vanessa saying, quote, "This is wonderful. You are a great Governor DeSantis. You have my gratitude and respect. Thank you for helping Americans in their time of need. Thank you for bringing Americans home," unquote. Person got 29 likes. Someone by the name of Andy Carter simply saying, "Awesome," got 4 likes. Now, someone by the name of Miami Catholic, who, I was going to say, A+ for marketing. You know exactly what this person is. They have the Bible, rosary, and prayers as emojis in the profile name, and the profile picture is someone praying. That's just A+ marketing. You know exactly what they're doing. Now, this person by the name of Catholic Miami saying, quote, "The non-Jewish population here in Florida clearly don't stand a chance on getting any kind of grievances from this guy," laughing emoji. They aren't getting crap, censored, end of this deal, or rather, reverse that. They are getting the crap end of this deal, an absentee governor parading around running for president, and now his efforts are on a foreign country, unquote. This person got 110 likes. Now, in terms of my 3 cents when it comes to that particular statement, again, it used to be 2 cents, but 40-year hyperinflation thanks to the government, gotta do 3 cents. However, still free to click the subscribe button, which may, not guarantee, cure my stuttering and help me slow down my pace of speaking. Again, this is an independent study. It could very well be the cure. We don't know yet. That's why we do the study. Now, this person, they're saying they're not helping Americans, but the way the vernacular from DeSantis' campaign is saying, they're bringing Americans back out of Israel. So again, there are Israeli civilians. There are, of course, those exist. I'm saying there are Israeli residents, and there are people who have dual citizenship between the United States as well as Israel. Let's see here. Wow, somebody by the name of Snowy 2024. This person says, quote, "How much did your political stunt cost Floridian taxpayers?" Unquote. This person got 128 likes, which that is a lot of likes. Which, I was going to say, the cliche Republican response would be, you can't put a price on freedom. I'm sorry I had to say it. It's kind of a cliche since the dawn of time. But again, some of those, I believe, are Floridian citizens. I need to check. They haven't divulged, the breakdown of the 700 people they brought back, but they're American citizens, and some of them may very well live in Florida. So now, again, a couple positive responses coming to the surface. Candice for DeSantis. So I don't want to say she deserves an F for marketing, but she used for numerically instead of FOR. Can't decide if it's a legitimate pun or not. Nevertheless, Candice for DeSantis said simply, quote unquote, "Thank you." Getting 27 likes. Latino E American says DeSantis 2024, getting 3 likes. Someone actually did a GIF. I have no idea what pop culture references this to, but someone deserves, this is a good GIF, I would say, because it is a man, and of course he suited up like all men always should. And it simply says, "Who's the man? You're the man." And that one this was tweeted by Espiritu, got 20 likes. Someone by the name of Tommy Egan has a GIF of a priest pushing a cross, and the text says, "Be gone, Satan." The person got 22 likes. Charles Jones says, quote, "Thank you, Governor," getting 10 likes. Sam Mithka saying, quote, "You can tell who Ron's donors are," unquote, getting 44 likes, which is quite a bit. Dolvin Todd says, quote, "Cough, cough, Project Dynamo 1, unquote, getting 11 likes, which I believe is referenced later in the comics section. Yes, it is. So, we'll skip ahead. We'll go to that right now. So, someone lower in the comics section by the name of Miss Malindo says, quote, "The credit goes to Project Dynamo, not you." Now, this got 12, this statement got 12 likes, and it's a retweet of someone by the name of T. Covey T. And it's a picture with DeSantis. And DeSantis originally said, "Today we welcome nearly 300 Americans who have been in Israel since last week when the violent attacks by Hamas terrorists began. Thank you, Project Dynamo 1, for helping get them all the way home safely." Now, this person responded to that picture saying, "At Bill Mimmer, at Diana Perino, at Jessa Walters, it was Project Dynamo, not DeSantis, who got these people out. Anyone can request it. Other states have their citizens flown. They're a non-government group who rescued people from Afghanistan and Ukraine. DeSantis shouldn't get credit for their work," unquote. And that person actually got 4,000. Oh, no, that's DeSantis. My mistake. DeSantis really got about 4,000 likes for his picture with that organization. Quantum Flux said, "Why aren't these feds doing this?" unquote, getting 1 like. Which, again, never, if your backup plan is ever to rely on the federal government, that's not a prudent business decision. That's not a prudent life decision. Never count on them to do anything for you. In a positive way, I should clarify. Yeah, I don't want to say you're on your own these days, but depending on the circumstances, the outlook would be not so good. Someone by the name of Burt McLachlan saying, quote, "Take note, everyone. This is what a winner looks like. He is good for Florida, but would be great for the country. Let's make this man president," unquote. That got 71 likes, so quite a few. So let's just continue to scroll down to the comments section here. Another picture of DeSantis getting up with the airplane saying, this is from Rhonda Harrison, saying, quote, "DeSantis rescue operation left Americans stranded in Cyprus." It got 37 likes, so that one's not so flattering of DeSantis, so to say. Let's see here. Pardon my mess, saying, quote, "I basically feel like Ron DeSantis is the actual leader of the free world at this point." This person got 9 likes. Punished Billy says, quote, "Good luck with your run for Israeli president," unquote, getting 109 likes. So it looks like, and there's a fair amount of likes. A lot of people saying thank you, getting between 1 and 3 likes. So overall, I'd say, it's probably about 60% positive of DeSantis. In terms of, moves on the political chessboard, I think overall American support for what he's doing, I would say that sentiment is overall positive, or more than 51% of people I think would agree with the actions DeSantis and this organization took. And I think it might help a little bit in the polls. Granted, these days it seems like anything can help because he's presumably just precipitously dropped so much in the polls. It seems like anything should be able to, increase the numbers. Now, that being said, his team has not had the best track record, so perhaps this might crater the campaign even more. Hard to say, but just as moves on the political chessboard, I think it might help him out a little bit. Now, let me know in the comments if you think that actually might hurt his campaign. Be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you again, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. I know we're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of October. I know it's mere hours away. However, a wise pilot once told me, never tell me the odds. So if you can click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, a comment is a great way to let me know how I can make the channel and the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.